In January 2026, Zendaya's stylist stood on a red carpet.
The wedding has already happened. You missed it.
Is that true?
It's very true.
Said a few words and basically broke the internet. He came right out and said the wedding already happened and that it was 100% true. Then, about 6 months later, Tom Holland himself dropped one line that pretty much confirmed the whole thing. But to get why this is such a big deal, we gotta rewind about 10 years. Look, Hollywood almost never gives you a happy ending in real life. Celebrity couples get together for the press, blow up in public, throw each other under the bus in the tabloids. And that's exactly what makes Tom and Zendaya's story feel kind of impossible. Two of the biggest young actors on the planet built a relationship the industry usually chews up and spits out, and they did it completely on their own terms. It all started back in 2016. Zendaya came in to audition for MJ in Spider-Man, and right after she got cast, she and Tom just clicked on set. They were born a few months apart, they blew up at the exact same time, and at 20 years old, they both knew what it felt like to have the whole world staring at them. But at first, they were just friends. And for a long time, that's all it was. For years, the rumors would not stop. And for years, the two of them just laughed it off. When the tabloids claimed they were going on vacations together, Zendaya made a joke about it online, and Tom hit back with the now legendary line, "Does the press tour count?" Haha, they confirmed nothing. And as it turns out, that wasn't an accident, that was the plan. Because when they finally went public in 2021, they had one golden rule: keep quiet. Tom later explained that their relationship is something they guard like it's sacred, that it belongs to them and them only, and it has nothing to do with their careers. Zendaya talked about how people feel this almost personal, almost possessive attachment to their romance, and how she gets it, but she still wants to keep something just for the two of them. In a world where celebrities sell every last detail of their private lives, these two did the opposite. They hid. And that's exactly why every little hint turned into a headline. In late 2024, the two of them quietly got engaged. No big announcement, nothing. The world only found out when people spotted a diamond ring on Zendaya's finger at the 2025 Golden Globes. And that's when things got really wild. Because by early 2026, Zendaya's stylist dropped that same bombshell on the carpet. The wedding already happened, you missed it, and it's the truth. The internet lost its mind. And then came the twist that could only happen in 2026. Wedding photos of Zendaya in a gown started flooding social media. Gorgeous, emotional, super detailed. Only one problem: every single one of them was AI generated. People were literally walking up to Zendaya and congratulating her on the beautiful wedding pics, and she just laughed and went, "Babe, those are AI." So it looked like we'd never actually get the truth. And then Tom finally spoke up. In an interview, they asked him if he'd had to explain those fake photos to his family, and he just said, "Nope, didn't have to, because they were all there." One line, and he basically confirmed the thing they'd been hiding for years. Then he said that's all anybody's getting out of him on that. But he did say something else, and honestly, that's the whole heart of this story. He called Zendaya his best friend. He said he's the happiest he's ever been when he's with her, and that he's never felt so supported and so safe in his life. And right there, that's the answer. It's not the flashy moments, not the PR, not the big grand gestures. It's just two people who became friends first, who understand each other's crazy line of work from the inside, and who made a real choice to protect what they had from everybody else. And what makes this even juicier is what's going on right now. Tom is everywhere again. His fourth solo Spider-Man hits theaters at the end of July. They both showed up in Christopher Nolan's new Odyssey, and fans won't stop buzzing about whether he's popping up in the next Avengers. And somehow, in the middle of all that, he still finds time to say he wants to make a musical with her, and he sweetly calls her by her middle name. So while Hollywood keeps racking up messy breakups, these two are quietly pulling off the one thing almost nobody believes in anymore. Which brings me to the big question for you. Do you think they actually got secretly married? Or is this still the best kept secret in the business? Drop your take in the comments and hit subscribe, because trust me, this story is far from over.